Hey, welcome back to Music Class, kids. Have you ever had a dream? Not the kind of dream that you have at night, but something you want to accomplish? Maybe it's something you want to be one day, something that you want to do, or maybe a goal or purpose? Okay, well, I hope so. And today, we're going to read a story called Drum Dream Girl. And the character in this story, well, her dream was just to play the drums. And she loved playing the bongos and the congas, and she comes from Cuba. So the bongos are right here. That's these drums that come in a pair, and they sound like this. And the conga is right here, and it's a little bit bigger, as you can see. And when you play it, it sounds like this. See? Sounds pretty cool, right? And Cuba is just south of Florida. You know where Florida is? Well, here's our country. Here's the United States. Tennessee is right here. And Florida is this little state that sticks out here at the bottom. Now, right below Florida is this island surrounded by water right here in red. And that's where Cuba is. And Cuba has a history of some pretty amazing music. And so our character, all she wants to do is play the drums in a band. And so I'd like to thank Miss McClendon for giving me this book that I'm going to share with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. So the introduction here says, girls cannot be drummers. Long ago, on an island filled with music and rhythm, no one questioned that rule until the Drum Dream Girl. She longed to play tall congas and small bongos and bright, silvery, moon-bright timbales. She had to practice in secret, but when at last her music was heard, everyone sang and danced and decided that boys and girls should be free to drum and dream. Inspired by a Chinese African-Cuban girl who broke Cuba's traditional taboo against female drummers, Drum Dream Girl tells an inspiring true story for dreamers everywhere. Okay. Here we go. On an island of music in a city of drum beats, the Drum Dream Girl dreamed. See, she's sitting out on a hill here, looking at the moon and the boats passing in the ocean. She dreamed of pounding tall conga drums and tapping small bongo drums and boom, boom, booming with long loud sticks on big round silvery moon-bright timbales. Here's a conga, maybe a timbale over there. But everyone on the island of music in the city of drum beats believed that only boys should play drums. See, in this band, it's all boys. People listening, and she can't play. It's kind of sad. So the Drum Dream Girl had to keep drumming quiet, secret drum beat dreams. So she's lying asleep and dreaming of, I guess, being a mermaid and playing music in the ocean. At outdoor cafes that looked like gardens, she heard drums played by men. But when she closed her eyes, she could also hear her own imaginary music. She heard it in her head. See, there she is listening. When she walked under wind-wavy palm trees in a flower-bright park, she heard the whir of parrot wings. She heard the clack of woodpecker beaks, the dancing tap of her own footsteps, and the comforting pat of her own heartbeat. Yeah, so she heard all these sounds around her, like the parrot, the woodpecker, and all these people. It sounded like music to her. At carnivals, she listened to the rattling beat of towering dancers on stilts. Wow, it's pretty tall. and the dragon clang of costumed drummers wearing huge masks. At home, her fingertips rolled out their own rhythm, their own dreamy drum rhythm on tables and chairs. So she played on everything, the table, the chairs. And even though everyone kept reminding her that girls on the island of music had never played drums, the brave Drum Dream Girl dared to play tall conga drums, small bongo drums, and big round silvery moon bright timbales. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rapped, and pounded all the rhythms of her drum dreams. Her big sisters were so excited that they invited her to join their all-new girl band. Look, it's all girls playing the trombone, guitar, string bass, saxophone, trumpet, maracas, and there she is. But their father said only boys should play drums. I wonder why. So the Drum Dream Girl had to keep dreaming and drumming alone. See, she's out in the forest just with the animals. Until finally, her father offered to find a music teacher who could decide if her drums deserved to be heard. So he's gonna get her lessons. The Drum Dream Girl's teacher was amazed. The girl knew so much, but he taught her more and more and more. And she practiced, and she practiced, and she practiced. Until the teacher agreed that she was ready to play her small bongo drums outdoors at a starlit cafe that looked like a garden, where everyone who heard her dream bright music sang and danced and decided that girls should always be allowed to play drums. And both girls and boys should feel free to dream. And so should you. If you have a dream, something you want to be one day, something you want to accomplish or a goal, I hope you stick at it and don't give up. Just like this girl. Now this story was based on a true story, okay? And I'd like to read you that real quick. It says, this poem was inspired by the childhood of a Chinese African Cuban girl who broke Cuba's traditional taboo against female drummers. In 1932, at the age of 10, Milo Castro Zaldariaga performed with her older sisters as Anaconda, Cuba's first all-girl dance band. Milo became a world-famous musician, playing alongside all the American jazz greats of the era. At age 15, she played her bongo drums at a New York birthday celebration for U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, where she was enthusiastically cheered by the First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt. There are now many female drummers in Cuba. Thanks to Milo's courage, becoming a drummer is no longer an unattainable dream for girls on the island. So I hope that inspires you and gives you courage to always follow your dreams too. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.